all my singers and singettes out there. I'm back with another edition of Ryan Sings, the most rockin' podcast, video service. To you, the people, we, the people, are about to rock you, and we stand united. We got a lot to do today in this episode segment, whatever have you, of Ryan Sings. We're going to be looking at some octavating your octaves. My rockers out there, they know how to octavate. And then we're going to learn how to sing like Frank Sinatra. Maybe you want to, sing a nice song for your grandpa or something. Do something nice for Gramps. You want to sing like Frank Sinatra. He's not going to understand Poison or Judas Priest or Poison or any good rock. He's going to understand the oldies. But then we're going to be looking at that, some falsetto singing, some crowd work, and maybe another segment, maybe a super secret segment. Ooh. And then I'm also going to talk a little bit about my newest rock band, Blood Moon Wolftooth. If you're unaware of the rockicity that is Blood Moon Wolftooth, let me describe it to you. I sing like Robert Plant in my band. Well, they're all right, but they play where you do like Led Zeppelin type stuff. Because, don't forget, I'm the singer. This is my world, and everyone else is living in it. And you all know the only singers should be listening to this podcast. So let's go ahead and get started with some octavating your octaves. Now, don't forget. Now, at this point, since you know some warm-up exercises, the ha 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 ha. Before you start any episode, I want you to make sure you do that. Do that for a solid 15 minutes. Go as high as you can, then go as low as you can. So, then do some extreme octaves. Just for future reference, from this point forward, that's the last time I'm going to start any warm-ups. Every time you start, you should be warmed up. Because now we're going to octavate our octaves, and we're going to do some Uptown Funk by Bruno Mars, one of my faves. So, normally you'd sing it like, Uptown Funk you up, Uptown Funk you up, Uptown Funk you up, Uptown Funk you up. But let's say you wanted to do it a little bit higher and a little bit more rockin'. All right. Uptown Funk you up, Uptown Funk you up, Uptown Funk you up, Uptown Funk you up. And then maybe you want to maybe you're part of a nice Acapulco. One of those groups where you just do the singing and there's no instrumentation. Acapella groups. You're in an acapella group. You're the bass. You're the bass. Uptown Funk you up, Uptown Funk you up, Uptown Funk you up, Uptown Funk you up. We're going to go a little bit lower. Uptown Funk you up, Uptown Funk you up, Uptown Funk you up, Uptown Funk you up. Now we're going to go higher. Uptown Funk you up, Uptown Funk you up, Uptown Funk you up, Uptown Funk you up. All right, that was pretty rocking, I think. That was pretty rocking, wasn't it? Yeah, that was pretty rocking. Now let's look at one of my favorite things, okay? So the bass singers, they're okay. The alto singers, they're okay. The tenor singers, they're okay. But falsetto is where it's at. If you know anything good about music, like you listen to Poison, maybe some Led Zeppelin if you're older, some David Lee Roth, some Van Halen, some Queen. You know that the upper register is where it's at. So I'm going to teach you today how to do some falsetto singing. Now, if you've been listening to the episode so far, you got to know that the singing comes through the throat. So you got to make sure you drink a good warm glass of milk or some tea with some honey in it. You should always constantly be drinking honey tea and always drinking hot milk. Even on a hot day, drink some hot milk just to get your voice ready. And it'll help you hit those high notes. Because, I'm not sure if you know, but I sing a higher note than the, what's that 80s song? Take me on, do 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 I didn't activate my octaves enough. I didn't do some practice, and I'm trying to rush this for y'all, so keep that in mind. But that was higher, wasn't it? I know my musicians out there with good ears can tell that was higher than Take Me On. So what you got to do is you got to make sure you're standing. Never sit down and sing. That just doesn't work. Your air can't go through the throat if you're sitting down. So standing up, you put your hands on your hips and you push in. So you're pushing air out so it can come up and up through the throat. So it just helps you. It's physics. It's physics and it's anatomy. So really, it's just a 1-2 sort of deal, you know. And you might say, well, Ryan, I don't want to sing falsetto. That sounds like lame, pussy shit to me. Well, you're dumb, because think about all great rock legends. Bret Michaels said it's nothing but a good time, and David Lee Roth, jump, get up and jump. Vince Neil from Motley Crue, shout at the devil. I don't really think I need to keep bringing up more examples. You can understand, right? The best rock and roll is truly the only music that matters. Good rock and roll depends on depends on a good high voice. You gotta have a good high voice, And I don't mean, you're over there smoking doobies or nothing. Don't be crazy over there. We don't endorse that. In rock and roll you can, yes, but that's kind of lightweight to me. I'm kind of riding on the edge of the crazy train. Me and Ozzy Osbourne over here. See, me and Ozzy back in the day. This is pre-virus, pre the scare of bats. Ozzy used to bite bats off just out of boredom, He'd kill me. We'd be sitting there, he'd be like, hey, mate, look at this. And then he fucking bites a head off a bat. And I'm just like, damn, Ozzy, okay. And then he'd whip out some Coke, and, we'd have a little bit of fun, have some girls over, and they'd say, something like, I want to get into the music biz. Okay. They weren't going to make it in the biz. It's the price of rock and roll. Not saying it's right, not saying it's wrong. Let's talk about crowd work. So let's say you got some unruly patrons in the crowd. Now, someone's been drinking a little too much, doing a little bit too much cocaine. You need to point them out and you need to shut them up fast. So let's say I'm up there rocking, and would you mind helping me out here? I'm going to do an example, and then you shout while I'm screaming. Hey, how's it going, Indianapolis? Oh, shut the fuck up, you stupid fucking idiot with that goofy fucking hair. Shut up. Shut up, you fucking mutt with that fucking hair. I will pull you by your fucking hair out the door and I will kick your ass. You done?
Yeah.
See, I had to assert dominance. See, now the thing is, this goes back to one of my earlier points. If you don't have a good rock sona, see, I talked to him in a normal voice, and he continued. Then I let him know who the boss dog was. I talked to him like a man. I said, I'm going to drag you up by your hair, you fucking mutt. And now that's a little harsh, but, had to make sure that he knew. I'm the top dog. I'm the boss. You shut the fuck up when I'm talking and singing. This is my show. I'm running it, okay? Now, let's say one of the bandmates is playing a little too loud. Someone says that they can't hear, all they can hear is your voice, and they can't hear their instrument in the monitors. So I'll play both roles. I can't hear my guitar in the monitor. Well, you can't hear your guitar in the monitor? Well, use my voice as a guitar. Use my voice as a tempo, and use my voice as a guiding light. Use my voice as a beacon, you mutt. Now shut up and get ready to play and tune your fucking thing. Something like that. Nothing fancy. Let's talk about how to sing like Frank Sinatra. Now, I said earlier, maybe you got a song for Grandpa, and Grandpa's got a birthday, and you want to sing him a nice happy birthday song. but you don't want to do Happy Birthday to Grandpa. You want to, sing one of his favorites. Maybe Luck Be a Lady. So I'll do a little something real quick. Luck be a lady, luck be a lady, blow on my dice, you. Luck is a lady, luck is a lady. Something like that. So the key to singing like Frank Sinatra is you got to understand jazz. And to understand jazz is to understand timing. Now, you don't want to sing all over the tune. Now, you could sing, luck be a lady, luck be a lady, luck, she's my gal. But you got to space it out right. So, luck be a lady, luck, she's my gal. And, the big thing to do when you're singing like Frank Sinatra is the vibrato. If you don't have vibrato, it's just not going to work. So you got to, luck, luck. And that's coming straight from the throat. So you got to, luck, be a lady, luck, she's my gal, luck, be a lady, luck, she's my gal. I don't know. I'm sorry if this episode has not been up to par. I know a lot of my rockers are going to be not going to be very enthused by this, but you know what? Blood Moon Wolf Tooth. We've been uploading some songs recently. I haven't talked about it on the podcast because it's been going through a lot recently. One of our members has been doing a lot of he's been trying to fraternize with my women. And I have a harem. I have a select few girls. I don't have a harem. I have a couple girls come to the shows. One of them is lucky enough to go back home with me. They fight for my attention. They love it, and I love it. But one of my residuals, I think it was on one of my residuals, she wanted to act out, and I don't approve of this. She came up to the drummer, told him he had a great set. I told these women, never talk to anyone else in the band. I don't care what's going on. I don't care if they got a birthday. I don't care if they got a nice shirt on. Don't talk to them. You talk to me. But she decided to go talk to the drummer. She said, oh, you had a really great set. You want to go get a drink or something? And, I overheard this. And I told him, we got to go back to my house and do extra practice. He said, oh, okay. He didn't know. We got back to the house. I sorted him out. Threw some fizzy water on his head. Nothing special. But if for any reason you thought this episode wasn't as good, know that that's going on in my life right now. That one of my own bandmates would try to steal one of my residual girls. Hey, she's not the best, but, she's one of my residuals. All right, well, you have a rockin' Friday, a rockin' Saturday, and a rock and roll Sunday.